Hello, hello, hello! Welcome again to the Lower Parkstone Broadcasting Corporation from Studio One, formerly called My Lounge. Happy Friday, everybody! This is the first day this week that I've actually known what day it is. It's been a bit topsy-turvy for all of us, but the weekend's here. What have I got to say? Loads today. So, first of all, big thanks to Bev and Julia, who are safeguarding ladies who've been out and about delivering a couple of essentials to some of our players. Thanks for doing that. Still applies if you are desperate for anything. Do let us know, and then we'll see if we can sort it. Worth mentioning as well that if you're struggling financially and you want bits over and above what you would normally have to have because of the current situation, then we will pay for those extra bits as a club just to make sure you're not struggling financially. So, but just have a quiet word with us if that's the case. Chocolate hobnobs are not an essential. Well, they are for me, but then they're not for you guys at the moment. And I'm coach. So, what else have I got to say? Loads of stuff. Couple of mentions. Brendan asked me to say hi. Brendan asked me to call him our Bobcats shot stopper because he's a goalkeeper. I think that's what he said. I don't know. He may have been swearing. Who knows? Well done to Laura, Dan, and Josh who got out yesterday and played a bit of football. And it's worth saying that in the current climate, provided you don't have any underlying medical conditions, then you don't have to self-isolate, but you do have to be sensible and just carry out a little bit of self-spacing. So be sensible when you're out. Try not to go too near too many people. But seriously, park or beach is a great place to go. I plan to get out for a walk this weekend myself. Maybe kick a football around as well, just to stop going stir crazy. So, but once again, if you've got any underlying medical conditions, then you'd need to speak to your healthcare professional. I'm not an expert. Well, I'm an expert on everything, obviously, but have a word with them anyway. What else? Thank you for all of the lovely messages about the vlog, or more to the point about the cat. Anyway, I'm in the vlog as well, but never mind. So this weekend, big weekend coming up. Tonight we'd normally be training, which is why I'm in training kit. So got my kit on, got my shinies on. Obviously we're not at the leisure centre, but I will try and do what we'd normally do at the leisure centre. So I'm going to run around, I'm going to warm up on the sofa, then I'm going to run around, get a bit sweaty, have a drink and a biscuit halfway through, spill a drink on the floor, so we have to clean it up with a bib. Then I'm going to go and play a bit of football in the back room, and then I'm going to leave, and I'm going to leave an item of clothing and a water bottle behind, which is what happens every week, which is great for me because I've got a mammoth collection of clothes and water bottles. But seriously, it is a shame not to be training, so we will be back at some point. The weekend. Tomorrow is a big day. For those of you who know that what I do away from Parley, I'm involved with Longfleet Youth FC, and in particular, we have something there called DS Active, Longfleet DS Active. It is football specifically for people with Down syndrome. For those of you that don't know what Down syndrome is a superpower. Essentially, hello, and the text messages will start coming back in. So, Down syndrome. People with Down syndrome are very, very lucky. For you and I, we all have 2 copies of what's known as chromosome 21. People with Down syndrome have an extra chromosome 21. That's really, really important because it gives them extra characteristics. And as I say, extra superpowers. Bit like Superman with kryptonite, but more fun. So tomorrow is what's called Down Syndrome Awareness Day. It's where everybody who wants to can celebrate people with Down syndrome, so their achievements or what they do. Excuse me. And so, of course, I celebrate it as well. We celebrate it with what's known as World Down Syndrome Awareness Day, and it's called Lots of Socks. So, on Down Syndrome Awareness Day, you wear odd socks because it shows the diversity and the inclusion and just everything that's unique about people with Down syndrome. Tomorrow I'll be no different. I will have my odd socks on. And normally at Longfleet, we some of the teams that, because there are about 30 teams at Longfleet, and usually some of the teams go into training or matches with odd socks on, and then put a little bit of a donation in just to raise some funds for our Longfleet DS Active project. But this year, because training's been cancelled, a lot of them haven't been able to do that. Although thanks to Ricky Fudge, whose team did manage to participate and gave us some donations, so that was great. Thanks, Ricky. So here's what I'm going to do this year. Tomorrow, if you wear odd socks and you send me a picture, I will donate £1 to Longfleet DS Active. If you donate a picture and you can get the words or the numbers 21 on that picture somewhere, if you take a picture and send that to me, I'll donate £2. I haven't got a ceiling, so it can be you, it can be your family, anybody at all. And that hopefully that we can make up the shortfall that we may have got from other teams wearing their odd socks. So you can either WhatsApp them to me, messenger them to me. You can send me them on Twitter at robparley_AC. Just send them. You can text them however you want. If you just get me the pictures, then hopefully I can post them on either our Parley page or our Longfleet DS Active page, and hopefully we'll raise lots of money. So that would be fab if you can do that. What else have I got to say about it? I don't think there's anything else. I think that's it. We do have players with Down syndrome in both our adult and youth section, and it would just be great to support them and to support everybody who has Down syndrome. And we're really excited about tomorrow. It's been a little bit more difficult this year because obviously with the current situation, things have been up in the air, but we see no reason why we can't still celebrate the fact. So that's that for that. What else have I got to do? I think that's probably it. Apart from apologies, yesterday I forgot the joke du jour, the dad joke. So today it's jokes du jour, 2 gags. These will absolutely knock you bandy. Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Number 1. Number 2, my friend asked me to go and collect him 6 cans of Sprite from the shop. But when I got home, I realised I'd picked 7 up. Anyway, that's it. So, have a fabulous evening. I will speak to you tomorrow. Don't forget your photos. Should be great fun, and we really appreciate it. And I say hopefully I'll be posting photos or videos on either the Parley or the Longfleet DS Active page. Your task is to really make me broke. So good luck with that. Keep safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. And Tati said goodbye as well. Stop texting her. She can't read them. See you later.